Hi guys, welcome to TechMind for you. In this video will be part of the Docker series that we are working on. And in this video, we are going to cover about the argument and environment variables. So in arguments and environment both are used in Docker file to set values that can be accessed later. For argument to set, if I talk about the argument to set variable that can be used in Docker file during the build process. When we run the docker build command, that can be used, and by this doc argument we can simplify the docker files, like we can customize this, we can customize the port number. Okay. On the other hand, the on the environment variables allow you to set environment variable that your container can use it. Like in environment variable, right now the hard port is hard coded here for our application, that we will change it. Okay, the runtime will change it to the port number. Okay, so and we will use the same code that we use in chapter 3. So let's comment this. We need to we are trying the environment variable first. So we are customizing this. So we changing this to listener pro process.env dot port. Okay, this is second thing. We need to go to the docker file. We need to comment this because this is going to be dynamic. Env port, default port is 3000 I'm giving. If somebody is not customizing from the outside, default port is 30. Expose and support. In case of variable, we need to give the dollar port. Okay, the dollar port. So this is done. Now we need to go to the docker build. Okay, docker images. Do we have any images? Okay, docker images. Yes, we have images. So let me delete the docker images first. Everything. It's not deleted. Okay, why it's not deleting? I have created a batch file actually. Every time I need to run the command, so I have created a batch file. It's okay. So the command is correct, but we have created a different name. So let me remove it. Docker RMI. Image name is this and this. Delete it. Okay, the one is still not deleting that. We need to give it the tag my image colon env. Now it's deleted. Okay, so it's clear. Okay, so now we need to test the environment variable. We have already done the changes into the docker file in the app. So now let me run this. Okay, so my image.env. Okay, we have created an image, but my image env docker image. Okay, so in this can we are testing the environment variable, so we need to provide it at runtime. Okay, not at docker build time. So hyphen and name, we can give the my app hyphen p. Let's say we are giving the 5000 to host machine plus overriding the 3000 with 8000 hyphen env port is equal to 8000. We are overriding 8000 port for container, and the outside port will be 5000. Okay, hyphen rm, and the image name is this one. Let me run it. Something wrong. Okay, my image.env port is equal to 1000 hyphen env. Okay, this is p. Now the container is running. We can access this with URL 5000. Okay, but we have hard overridden the internal port that is 3000 by default to the 8000. So let me open it, and we are need to give 5000 here. Yeah, it's running. So we have actually host local machine port is 5000 and the container port is 8000. We have overridden this. Okay, so this is done. Now we can do one thing. Okay, so we need to stop this container that created. Okay, container will be deleted automatically. Why it's not no such container? Okay, docker ps. Okay, nothing is running. -a. Okay, nothing is there. Docker images. Okay, when okay, so one way is to pass the environment variable is this. Another way is to pass the environment variable is copy this. You can do one thing. You can say -e only. Okay, that also do the same thing. Okay, now if you go to the environment URL, that's working fine. A third way is to pass the environment variable is, let me stop it first. If it's running, okay, it's up. So docker stop my app. Okay, this is done. So third way is to go here and create a, okay, let me create it here, .env file. That is the third way to pass the environment variable. Here you need to pass port is equal to 8000. Let's say it's this time we are passing the 7000. Okay, port is 7000. We are overriding internal port. Okay, this is, so we will use the same command that we used earlier, but this time we will not use the port number here, container port, and we need to use this number also 7000. Don't worry about this 7000 here, because in the production application we will not use like this. Container port and host machine port will not use it here like this. But now the container port is 7000 and we are overriding this. Let's run it. It's running. So see, check the same application on 5000 again. Okay, it's not running. Okay, so why it's not running? 5000, 7000. Port is equal to 7000. We have here. Okay, .env. Okay, so we need to give the file name also. Sorry. Okay, so we need to give the -env -e, and the third for file we need to give env -file and the location dot current directory location slash dot file name .env. Okay, okay, so docker container is already running. Okay, so we need to stop it first. Docker stop my app. Okay, I need to stop it. Okay, now I need to run it. It's running. Now if I go to the browser and hit the 5000, it's running. So there are three ways to create an environment variable. One is in -env -e and the file name -env -file and the file location. So there are three ways you can create it. Okay, stop. Now we will look into that argument. So for argument we will uh, we need to customize this port. We need to create multiple docker images with different ports. So what we will do, we will comment these two first. Okay, I will, for argument we will write here argument default, okay, underscore port that we are giving the name. You can give anything. I'm giving default port, the 3000 env port dollar default port. Okay, and expose this port, expose to dollar port. So here what we are giving the default port is 3000. If you will pass the port number here when we are building the image, the default port is 3000 and the default will be used here, or and the expose that port will be exposed. If you overriding that, then it's good, otherwise the 3000 port will be used. So how we will use the docker images? It's exist, I think. Docker images. So let me delete it. Okay, docker rmi my image. Okay, so no image exist. Okay, so image id. Okay, env otherwise. Okay, another way is env or image id. It's deleted. So now we are all set. No, nothing is running. Okay, am I right? Let me check it. Nothing is running. Okay, so first we need to make a build. Okay, so we can Okay, so we are making build with the default port, that is 3000. We are not giving the port here when making the build, and we are making the images my image colon env and dot. We are not passing the port number. Image will be created. Okay, now we are having command, we are running that by application with default port the 3000. Okay, and we are exposing that same port. So if we use the same application again here 3000, it will work. Okay, it's working. Now let's say if we want to make a port different image with different port number. So here in this we need to pass hyphen hyphen build hyphen argument is equal to default underscore port. So we need to pass the default underscore port is equal to 4000. Okay, dot, and the image name this time if we can pass it one. Okay, two, the one is that. So we are creating a different image with different port. Default port is this time is 4000. Okay, so the 3000 port will be overridden. Tags, everything is correct, look like. Okay, its image is created, but image tag is different, so while running we need to use tag 2. Everything is same. Okay, so the image is 4000, this time is the 4000, and port number we can use it 5000. Let's say 5000 we are exposing. Okay, okay, my app is running, so we need to change the app again name. 3000 port is already open, so we have used 5000. Okay, and the app name we have changed. So now we need to check the 5000 port of the local machine. So if we go here, share 5000, it's working fine. So we are not around running the two images, two container with different images. One is from 3000 port number, another one for the 4000 port. So we can customize the port number, we can customize the node versions. So for customization purpose we can use the arguments, and for the for application, for application configuration or anything then we need to use in application based on the environment. We can use the environment variables. So that's it for this video. In the next video we will start looking into the network, how to two container can communicate within each other, how can the container can access the public URLs like google.com or anything, is this is allow or not. And also we will look into that if something is running on the local machine, can like MongoDB or anything that is running in local machine, can the container application that are running in container can access or not. So all the networking kind of thing we will look into that. Okay, so that's it for this video. Next, see you guys in the next video for networking. Thank you very much.